Here's the end of it. I'm ready. Ooh. How'd that feel? That was impressive. I think there might be some little change. Look at this noob over here. He's fucking having a heart attack.
I am!
All right. Let's get it.
Let's fucking go. I'm gonna steal over his video. Hello, everybody. You guys know this is CYBRLFT here. I am the random person you hear within the video. Well, within his video, within his gaming, if you want to go follow him over there. I also stream as well as Nani the Questionable. Probably be down in the description below.
Oh, okay. Is that how it is?
That's how it is. That's how it's going.
Oh, that mic is so gonna peak.
Yeah.
We get loud together. This is my boy for years, like over like a decade. And I met this guy in the Navy. We have a very tight knit group of friends, and this is, if you followed me over with Mugen XS, my buddy who does the Forza streaming and such. This is my other buddy that on Saturdays we're gaming it up because really the only time we get to spend together. We might try to working out together.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
We'll see how it goes. Just freaking life and work is crazy.
Adult life.
But this is the disembodied voice. And proving that this is the black man, and that was kind of my fault there because I thought we were gonna turn right, and this person behind us was pushing up. So streaming mess up, guys. It's his fault. Just blame Raul. It's Nani's fault.
Yes. Oh yeah. My actual name is Raul. So if you guys hear Raul or Nani on stream or anywhere else in the forum, like I'll probably be in more videos. You never know. I don't even know. But my name is Raul, so you guys shall not get my last name. I'm not getting doxxed today.
No doxing.
No doxing.
Now, he has not ridden in a while in Mew. We like to geek out a bit on the more nerdy side of stuff.
If you want to have a time left back, the most recent video I was in was when he traveled to Vegas.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's when you can see our whole group of friends. Yeah.
What was it? Shenanigans with the boys or something? Yeah. It is so entertaining, and it was before I blew up. So there's not a lot of views. If you search, I'll throw it in the description as well as a quick link.
There you go.
But you get to see me. Mugen XS is in the front seat. Shiro, and then our third buddy James.
Yep.
The four of us, man. The four amigos. I don't fucking musketeers. Get that out of here.
But also remember, it is an earlier video, so it's probably not going to be on the same quality as these.
They're not quite. It's still fun to watch. Every now and then I'll watch it back, and I
do to reminisce, like, oh my god, this did happen. And then I look at the timestamp and realize how long it's been. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah. Time flies, man. That video, I think, was on 10.10.2 software-wise.
It was.
It did not look like this.
Because
I mean,
also the lines breaking apart to say, oh, hey, this is the end of the biking lane and everything.
Yeah, it was all dots.
It was dots, yeah.
Red colors. This looks more like the beta phase of a video game versus that being like the early alpha. Like, my gosh. But you've been, I think, trying to break into the streaming space before Mugen and I did. Yes. How's that going for you? Because you're on Twitch, right?
Yes.
We're kind of branching out a bit, but
what happened was life happened. So I used to stream every day, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and then Saturdays would be like I'd game with you guys.
Yeah.
So I was doing that for quite a while, and then life happened. I moved around a lot, got a couple new jobs. You know, adulting never stops, and so I had to choose between either streaming all the time or actually working a job, which I know you can make it big.
That's warm. Sorry.
Oh, ew. You can make it big streaming, but it wasn't my calling. I do like playing video games and talking in front of a camera and things of that nature, but at a certain point, until I get bigger and like blow up to the point where I'm like Ludwig, for perfect example, then or Moist Critical, I ain't leaving my job. I'm gonna be working.
Yo, getting content to pay the bills is kind of crazy.
Exactly.
I haven't even hit. So, I guess fun fact for everybody that didn't know, my channel monetized essentially the same month that I began working for Archimoto. Kind of a cruel twist of fate. I was super excited to join Archimoto, join the mission, be a part of that team, and I full sent it. The guy, my boys can tell you the amount of time I spent out of town, the amount of time spent away from the wife, and the amount of time that I didn't have to create content, which is why the channel pretty much stagnated through all 22 and 23. I tried to come back in where I could, but
It was hard. That's why his videos during that course of spin like got shorter and shorter. Like it
And
pretty much
months
became shorts.
between.
Yeah. Because he would only be able to do it for a single day.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then,
no. That's a bus lane. Don't do that.
I thought you were talking about me.
Area. No, it's me just yelling at the car.
Okay.
It's still. This is new, and this is actually we're kind of going towards the turn that I had tested today. I had to lane change cancel again. I'm gonna just take over.
Oh man.
Because this bus lane can be a problem. I think I want to put us on a different route. Actually, let's
So
let's just mess around and not go this way. Not really doing any sort of dedicated test here. Just kind of showing Raul here the version 12 system, and I do want to test it. Actually going on to Coronado Bay Bridge as we head over to the gym. I think it'll be fun to see how it reacts to the barrier, because I think I can put us to where we'll essentially be going right at it, which would be a fun time.
Yeah, I mean, it will be interesting. You know, hey, welcome back to the car. We're going to try to get you killed. We're going to blink that out.
Oh, man. Not today.
Yeah, back to our rescheduled program.
Oh, man, that was so great.
If you know, you know.
Or you might after this.
Yeah.
Gotta go check that out to get a good laugh.
Oh, man, that was... also, I do look different. I got a haircut. I actually grew up and got a haircut, so...
You had a little bit of a fro going.
Yeah, props to my barber. I did tip him. He was super nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, I brought up the streaming thing because some of you might notice that I've been trying to dabble with that more, because I know Mugen's happy to be getting back into it too. So we're all sort of messing around with that on the weekends. Well, Saturday really specifically.
Yeah.
But yeah, anybody who's into gaming, I will link my gaming YouTube channel because I don't want to bog down my Tesla YouTube audience with gaming stuff that isn't relevant. X will get streamed to like the Forza, the EV versus ICE stuff, because you know that's within the theme of what's going on with the cars and everything. But the gaming channel is separate for all the other fun with Phasmophobia, Rocket League, Crab Champions, like Forza 2, like all of it. So that'll be down below. We'll link your stuff too, and Mugen XS, of course. I know he started streaming on X as well, because that platform's gonna go places.
Yes.
It's getting better. I did find out, and I'm pretty sure this is the case. You know, because I know we were getting excited that we're getting up to like 200 viewers on the stream. Yeah, no, that is like views cumulative. That's not a true like live viewer count. There's no way it is, because with almost 200 people, I'd have had a lot more comment interactions.
You'll be surprised. No. You'll be surprised. I mean, tiny streamer talking. But truth be told, I remember one time I had like 20-something people watching me at one point, and I would get like one comment every like 10 minutes. Like, I'm not even like messing around.
See, we were streaming for like 3 to 4 hours, and there one person basically talking to us during that time for parts of it. Shout out to Gareth Floyd, who was tuning in for the Xpeng and Taycan versus the R34 and the Lamborghini Huracan. That was a good time.
Also, you will not see me in those Forza things.
You might hear them.
Yeah, you'll hear me, but I'm not a car person. I am strictly. I have a Toyota Corolla. I'm not fancy, all right? Like, the most fanciest thing I did was I changed my rims. Oh, woo! But no, I don't know any of that car stuff, so it just all zims over my head, and I just want to buy a car and race in it. And they're like, "Oh, but you could get traction better," and I'm like, "I don't understand this. They're
We're over
tires,
here fine-tuning the suspension and everything, and you're just like, can we just race?
Yeah, I know. Shoot. I want to play a game, and it's Need for Speed Rivals.
I want to play a game.
I want to play a game. It's Need for Speed
Rivals is fun.
Exactly. So I bought you a game.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What is it, like
Burnout? It was
right
Burnout Paradise. Yeah.
Oh, Burnout throwback.
But it doesn't work for multiplayer. We would have to jump through so many hoops, and Shiro and I were.
What are you doing? There, okay, we're good. That was weird. Maybe it was a low setting sun there. That was funny. It was like, whoa.
We tested it out, and we were trying to get multiplayer to work, but the servers are down, and we have to download another app to then make a VPN to then be able to. It was gonna be a whole
crazy workarounds.
Yeah, so I didn't want to. have to go through that. So
let me do this real quick. We're actually gonna navigate here first because I want to do that test going up the bridge the other way. Oh, come on, Nav. What are you doing? There we go. and stop. Oh, the waypoints have gotten a lot better.
Yeah, they have.
I've gotten better at messing around with that, because now it'll take us there first and then nav us to the visitor center of Coronado.
Before it would switch you as like manually.
Yeah, you would have to really mess around with. It's over here now, next to N-Trip, which I've hit so many times and fucked it up, which is annoying. But yeah, you can move them around like other things. It is still, well, okay, so funny thing, kind of like back then when you were riding with me on version 10, we're essentially on a split stack again, which is annoying. The highway code is still version 11 and still heuristic code versus version 12's full neural net. So we're still waiting for this portion to wrap into the same.
Yeah, so they still have it split.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of safety validation Tesla's doing for highway stuff because of the higher speed. It may be simpler, but it is a lot higher speed.
And a lot more crashes. And
yeah, there's a lot more kinetic energy at these speeds in a crash than there would be in city streets.
Yeah.
So I think it's good they're being
slicker
safe.
roads and everything.
But it is the weak link. I mean, the amount of times this thing has like taken the wrong exit or not taken an exit and just like screwed it up, and I'm like, why? You had it. You were doing so good.
You're doing everything right.
It is over 90% with over 30 customer trips though. We're back to those numbers, which is impressive. And what you haven't seen yet in the video that was up today is that pretty much all of those failed customer conditions have somehow self-corrected. And there's some speculation as to whether or not that's sort of like an A/B test in the system, like there's a built-in sort of rewards punishment thing, like if something led to a disengagement, then don't do that. And that's at least how I'm starting to understand it. A lot of my viewers are really smart in the software space, which helps a lot. But yeah, all the failures from the gauntlet, from the turn test, from the sweeping lefts, they're work now. Which is weird.
Now the question that I have to your viewers that can possibly comment on this, for the AI that's being built for this, is it a generational thing, or like, you know, each batch comes out and it, you know, learns from each prior generation, or is it like they just take all the bad things that happen on this one and then it's like, hey, stop doing this and no treats, you know?
That's a really good question. I don't have the answer for that either. So yeah, please hit us up in the comments on X and YouTube. If any of you know how Tesla's AI team's actually training this, or how Dojo's involved. I'm not sure as far as the actual mechanisms.
Yeah, because you have generational, what is the other learning? Oh my gosh, somebody's gonna remember this and I will remember it probably after the gym.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I've heard of a generational AI or training. But yeah, I've told the audience quite a few times that though I'm a pretty good science communicator, I have no problem admitting when I don't have an expertise in something.
Ooh, something I do want to say, Helldivers is such a fun fucking game. We have to get into that.
Yeah, it looks like it's a blast. I am really open to get. Actually, I need to go ahead and get it, because one of my viewers when we were on Rocket League.
Oh, I was talking about
Nordic,
it. Yeah. I remember. I could
really
hear
kind to send me a super chat with a little donation in there, said to the Helldivers Fund. So Matt, thanks to you, man, if you're watching this. I will definitely be getting Helldivers, and maybe at some point, if I am able to, you know, time it out with you guys, we can get into, you know, some of the audience coming into the streams and such, and
we
having
can
a good time.
Play some Rocket League, you know what I'm saying? Hey, your boy's trying to get his confidence up, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, but if I look at your name and you like Supersonic Legend, and so I don't know. We may.
You're like, oh no.
We may just sit there and just let you freestyle.
Ooh, yeah, the sun's kind of low. I wonder if it'll mess up anything going on here. I've had 2 red wheel system error, like forced disengagements on the rising sun.
Because of this barrier.
But this is exactly what I wanted to test, guys. So this barrier on version 11, I had to take over. For whatever reason, it wasn't seeing it. We're in the 2-lane condition, so we're going to have to merge. We're technically still on version 11 code. We'll see. Here's the end of it. I'm ready. Ooh. How'd that feel? That was impressive. I think there might be some little change. Look at this noob over here. He's fucking having a heart attack.
I am! The camera does not justify how close we were. He's used to it because he understands the concept of the car. You don't understand how long it's been since I've been in a self-driving Tesla. The last time I was in this thing, it kept going into bus lanes, which I mean technically it's still doing.
Yeah,
but it was missing mad turns. It would stop in the middle of lanes for no reason. 4-way stops. You're taking over. Don't even try it. And like car behind you too close. Oh, it's braking. Whatever. So Elon,
I didn't do that on purpose or anything.
Thank you, Elon. Whew.
Yeah, it's come a long way. I'm actually surprised I did not have to take over there. Because typically I felt the system, and I felt it in the yoke that it was starting to turn, like right before I was gonna click that knob and just go on my own. So very excited that it did dodge the barrier. So the vector space, or the occupancy network, which I think is still active on version 11's highway side, did pick up that there's an object there, because that's what's been used. But to my understanding, the occupancy network is not necessarily in the end-to-end neural net, because it's just video trained on what it sees. And I'm sure people can correct that down below if you know better. It's gotten better at this. First time version 12 went through this sort of barrier here on Coronado, it was like, it hard broke to about 40K, which was really, to go from like 80 to 40.
Yeah,
that wasn't as hard. That was it, like sort of broke ahead of time. Good, comfortable speed. 54K or 34 miles an hour through here. I told them that I'll start saying miles because I have a lot of freedom.
Americans!
Yeah. The funniest thing, I didn't show you, I'll make sure I show you. The audience has seen it on X. I clipped a screenshot of a viewer that said, "I am unsubbing. I can't handle this metric trying to act all European F it." And I said, "Well, don't let the door hit you on the way out."
My Lantis.
It's too funny. I get, let me be fair to the audience that, the American viewers that aren't familiar with the metric system, I get the frustration, which is why I'm going to be speaking in both. I'm not going to change the card, but I am going to do my best to tell you both. I want to accommodate to everybody. But that little petty move.
This is my entire thing. I'm gonna play the devil's advocate of the comment sections. But the reason that I would say to keep it in metric and everything, because of the fact of it is a better standard for judging distance, time, speed. It is better in everything. Now, granted, I know, but all the speed limit signs are in miles per hour.
Not here.
Yeah. I was gonna say, did you know that your phone or your car's GPS will automatically change it to where you're going? So if you have it in kilometers, no matter where you're looking, it's gonna show kilometers. It's like technology has advanced enough for us to be able to do it, but I also understand that people want to know. We have it kind of on the screen as well, right here underneath. Ding, ding.
Yeah, but you can't see that for shit through this GoPro. Like that's just a blurry little mess. But because I mentioned that in another video where I was like, the miles are here, and then I saw it in the video when I was editing, and I was like, oh, you can't see that at all. It's just a little blur underneath. You okay, Mir? You keep kind of slowing down randomly. It's probably because he overheard me talking about all the cops.
Yeah.
On Coronado. This guy can tell you too. Like, you don't screw around on Coronado.
No. They hide, bro. They're like Batman. Like when people are in Gotham and you're like, how did they get captured by Batman? He was right there. Like, these are the cops here. Like, they were just swoop out of every little corner. One-way streets, not for them. Like, they will track you down on this road.
Oh yeah, they got instant transmission, dude. Out of nowhere, you just see lights behind you.
And they're all bikes. They're all bikes, by the way. You won't see a cop car. They're all bikes. So see, that's why they're.
When I got pulled over in the Mini Cooper, it was like your typical SUV cop, and it wasn't for speeding. It was because I broke the "don't turn at this time" rule.
Oh, that's stupid. I'm about to lie.
Real quick though, so the system did not make it into this visitor section properly last time. So we'll see if we have another self-correction or if I have to take over. Because I do need to dismount the cameras and such before we go in there. It is not registering the turn even later than last time. So yeah, I'm gonna take over. For whatever reason here, I'm gonna voice report this. System doesn't recognize the mapping for this pull-off. Sorry if that didn't make sense.
But we will see you guys after we get our workout in. We're trying to look good in these streets. Well, I am. He's married, so he don't look good for his wife.
I'm trying to look good, I gotta keep her interested, man. Especially after I made her go through all that testing shit today.
Oh, what?
Mad respect to that. She, because she was, the McDonald's over on Park.
Mm-hmm.
She was trying to deal with looping through there to help me with the test, and people were just on one today, man.
Jeez.
Right at like noon too, when it was just busy as hell for lunch. Didn't factor that part in. Oops. But I hope you guys found that entertaining. This is mostly just to have fun and to show Raul version 12.3 a bit while we still had some daylight. And we might be able to do some more fun, dumb videos in the future.
Yeah.
But we'll catch you next time. Any last comments from you?
Never question yourself. Always be questionable. Do do do.
Yeah, what do you